at Facebook and won the floor. It's like, no, I won that from YCU. You know, things like that. We're having more positions open. Actually, right now, so Karen just now that he was like printing his thesis and stuff. And I asked him right away, hey, what are you doing after this? Do you have a job yet? No, I gave him a name card so he can give me his CV. Here's the thing, guys. I haven't been there in not even 1 year. 8 months. And for those 8 months, 3 are your trial period. They test you 3 months before you can be officially hired. So in total, I've been there 5-6 months. I decided to change the things that work. That's not just here. You guys have been witnesses of, of what happened when I came also from my other lab job to do EBSC. Because I was still like, I can tell you, like before, you remember the website and stuff? It was a very beautiful red website. That's where we're going to put it. We decided to change how we projected marketing and way more and stuff. And in 1 year, we changed how it looked. It was a hard work. It was like Asawa, Annie, and me. 3 people that we changed how it looked. Crazy. Sometimes you don't need an army. We just need 3 people that want to be this. We were not noticed by many departments, and then in 1 year, all the departments were either talking about us or criticizing us, and some other were making fun of us. But the reality is, they all, until now, they want to be us. Okay? That's the thing. We have to be impact players, and what I want you to remember is, whatever internship you get, be an impact player. Be remembered. It does not matter if the person next to you, who's sitting next to you, does not do their job. That's not your business. It does not matter but he's not doing his job and he gets out at 4 p.m. and I have to be at 6. That's not fair. Who cares? That person will get nowhere. And probably in a couple of years it's going to get fired. But that's not going to happen to you. Oh, but they're talking about me, they don't like me. Who cares? This is not high school anymore. You go there, you focus on your job, you focus on doing your best. Many of you know what other teachers said about me when I was here, right? They were very, very encouraged. Oh, his class is very famous because he just entertains kids, and it's not real programming. Nobody cares about that. Anybody can teach Illustrator and Photoshop. When I was actually teaching also a couple classes for the Department of Business College, design thinking, that's not even a real subject. So it doesn't matter what I was teaching. It was because they didn't like what I was doing. The most important one. He doesn't have a PhD. How can he call himself a professor or something? He's not doing anything. I was like, right? It was not my business what they thought. It was not my business whether they were lame or not. At the end, the results came. And for 4 years, we had the best programming class in EBSC. Not because I said it. Records from Teaching Excellence. And that's how they got us fundings, and we tried to get certain things because, this is worth investing. So, whatever you do, go there with the perspective that your only job is to be the best person or the better version of yourself. And the only challenge you have is to be better than you were the day before. It doesn't matter who is gossiping. It doesn't matter if the person next to you is doing their job or not. That is not your business. Okay? So, that's what I wanted. Oh gosh, it's killing me. I think the image on top is actually covering the one I checked out. It's killing me. But okay. Number one, just like Yoda said, don't try, just do. Okay? If you want to go ahead and try to do something, if you're trying, you actually giving yourself the opportunity to fail. But if you do, you don't have a chance to fail because you don't have that luxury. Always be kind. No matter how they treat you, no matter what they do to you, it's your attitude that will change them. You don't have to wait for them to change for you to treat them nice. Think about what happened 2 nights ago. Everybody loved Will Smith until he slapped Chris Rock. Now he's the bad guy. Right? Always be kind, no matter what. Even if they make fun of your bald wife. Doesn't matter. Encourage others. Do not be selfish. The one thing you have to always think is like, if you are very good at one thing and you see somebody else struggling, don't make fun of that person. Encourage them. Teach them. Bring them to success with you. Your success goes with them. It's easy to climb on top of others to get success. But then when they move on to their own success, you'll drop. If you go all together, that's something that will remain there. Don't push others down and push yourself up. Basically means don't be an asshole. Let's be honest, that's the real word, okay? Don't let words control your life. If somebody tells you, you can't, you are stupid, you don't have talent, don't let them determine who you are. If I was to listen to everything that everybody said about my life, they said, you are stupid. This is my Chinese teacher, by the way, first year Taiwan. You are stupid, you'll never get anywhere. She told me that. My professor, when I was doing engineering, he said, like, you will never be a good teacher because you don't have a PhD. My classmates, you're ridiculous. You keep dreaming. You're never going to get anywhere. Many of the people around me, they said a whole bunch of stuff. I would love to show you so many of the messages now from those people. Hey there, how are you doing? Hey, this is my CV, if you can. It got stuck. But that's what it means. Number 5, or the last one. Be the best version of yourself every day. That's your only challenge. You don't need to worry about anything else more than being better than you were yesterday. And that's it. So, I hope you guys learned something from there today. Thank you very much. Do you guys have any questions? Wow, traditions. Yes?
What do we do if we're severely burned out?
Are you talking physically or emotionally?
Honestly speaking, both. I'm at this point where I really want to apply for internships, not just because of experience, but mostly because it's required by the school. Currently,
Yeah, if somebody could change that, right?
Don't look at me.
Who to blame? Yeah.
Right now, I'm not sure if I should go for internship here in Taiwan because I think it would be a very good opportunity. I think it's a great way to learn. But I'm also considering doing my internship in the Philippines because I feel like my body currently is more capable of handling something that's a bit more within my comfort zone because of various reasons. I haven't gone home in 4 years. Yes, I haven't been home in 4 years. I've actually had to quit my EA job here because of my decline in mental health and a bunch of just personal health related stuff. So I don't know if I should continue pushing, going for the grind, or just take some time first. Because I honestly think I might graduate late as well because I'm just
Okay.
too tired for everything.
Do you want me to give you the bare answer, or you want me to give you the professional answer?
I don't think both are so please.
Okay, let's go with the first one. And for the record, this is bare answer. If you can do it in Philippines and do it for the quick and relax and just get somebody to sign your hours, do it. Why not? That would be my answer. I know so many people who actually didn't do anything. They just found somebody to do it, sign the paper, and that's it. Now, the professional answer. Everybody raise your hands if this identifies you, okay? You are overwhelmed with schoolwork at the moment. Raise your hand. Don't be shy, it's okay. We're not blaming anybody. It's just school is killing you in different levels, mentally, emotionally, and more. Okay, number 2. This internship thing is actually giving you a lot of pressure even before the internship. Okay, put down your hand. Number 3, you are more confused than very clear on what you need to do. Half. But it's like this whole period of time before the internship is very confusing. That's what I mean.
Oh, like the
Yes. Yeah.
I'm just confused 147.
Okay. So now, answering the question to you and to everybody, okay? Based on everything that I've lived in my life, physical pain, of course, is one thing. The one thing you should always care about is your health, your mental health itself. Many of you have talked to me, and many times I told you, don't come to class. Next week, I don't want to see you here. Go take a rest, and then you come, right? Because I understand that. I have had many breakdowns because of that, being tired. And it would be irresponsible for me to tell you, go ahead, push through and stop following your dreams, because that's what everybody's telling you all the time. And the pressure that society puts into students right now is if you don't do A, B, C, and if I don't see you working so hard, then you do not deserve the success that is coming to you. That is not something that is healthy. The one thing I can tell you is the following. Challenge yourself. Challenging yourself is different from push yourself. When you're pushing yourself, you're dragging yourself into a situation that you don't want to be in because you're tired, you don't know what to do, you're mentally very clogged, your heart is already tired as well emotionally, you have things happening in your life, with your family, in school, and nobody gives a shit. Challenging yourself means, despite of all of this thing happening, you're going to try to jump on top of that and succeed. What is the difference? That you're going to have the balance and the knowledge to know when to take a break when you need to, before you break up and break down. That is the thing. Because if you don't challenge yourself and you take the easy route, you will get easy results. And the prizes and the rewards that you get are easy. You want the big prize, you want to succeed, you want to actually do something that is actually going to take you somewhere higher and say, wow, she's a great designer. Wow, she's doing great. She's doing this and stuff like that. It's because you challenge yourself to be better. And I'm not saying that you're going to compare your success with his success or her success or more. You're going to compare your success with what you did the day before. Remember I told you in class, this is no secret. I told you and many people, I'm not comparing your grade from the project that somebody else did. I remember many students came to me oh, but I'm not as good as Jane, or I'm not as good as Danny. Their designs are so good. It's I don't care. I'm evaluating your design with the one you did last week. If your design is better than last week, then you succeed. If you didn't, then what? I don't care if your design comparing to Danny's is big difference. I care that your design is actually better than the one you did last week. Right? So that is the mentality you should go to yourself. If you want big prizes, challenge yourself to raise above all that. Of course, know when to take a break. Know when it's okay to go and sleep the whole day without feeling guilty. Unfortunately, we have been programmed for our parents and teachers and more that if you take one afternoon off and you skip class, you're already a failure. If you ever see how many classes I skipped, here's the thing, guys. Taking care of yourself does not push you away from being somebody successful. I understand the pain you guys are going through. I've been in those desks with a very bad teacher here. Go clear, all of you, that in your internship, you're not going to kill yourselves. You're not going to go there to overdo it because you are pushing yourself. You're there to challenge yourself to make sure that you're better than the day before. Set your goals very clear what you want to get out from this internship, and then do it. If you feel that maybe a better chance of success is in Philippines and stuff because of your family, blah, blah, do it. I will not judge you for that. Because in the end, when you come to my company and you give me your CV, but you did your job, you're going to get hired. Even if you don't have